Well, we live. Okay.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we 4-0 feel good, man. Squeeze by, limp by, whatever. I'm glad to
I
be 4-0,
believe
man.
that's what we call.
Mhm.
Yes,
Go
sir.
for that one.
It's Victory Monday, y'all.
Exactly.
Sir.
Let's start us off right here. Let's go.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high.
Everybody, welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 112. Welcome to the 2023 Week 5 edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Mizzy Mez Phuket, on YouTube representing the Birds. We got my guy Smitty in the building. What up, Smitty?
Hey man, it's good to be here to celebrate another victory Monday, man. 4-0. We squeezed by, but I think better things are coming. We looked at it a little bit better, so I'm ready to see what it is, man.
Yes, sir. We got King DV in the building. What up, King?
Going on? What's going on, everybody, man? Look, like my bro just said, man, 4-0. And hey, it's much needed. It's much needed, man, after the poor games and everything. I'll take the wins over, just them trying to figure it out. But we're 4-0, say the least. So, we're gonna get more in depth about it. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. Salute to Broad Street Nation. We got everybody in the building. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street channel and all of our channels. So before we get started with this game, let's talk about I saw something from Moan that popped up that the Philadelphia Eagles have interest in Chase Claypool. I'll be right back. King DV start us off. I'll be right back.
Absolutely not. Your turn, bro. Sorry, no, let me stop playing. No,
I was going to say, what I'm supposed to say about Chase
No,
Claypool, bro?
like, no, we don't need him. We really don't need him, man. I think that, honestly, I really think that Simone just not sold on Quest, and that's why she posted that in the group. That's probably why. And then also, Quest been hurt, so we do need another receiver there. They've been having Covey play. They've been having no, Devin Allen didn't get in. It was a Covey on a couple plays last game. But we do need another wide receiver, but not Claypool. Claypool has digressed so much from when he was with the Steelers, man. So much. He's not one of those guys that I'm looking at all. I'm sorry, man. And if we go to trade for anybody, we need to trade for somebody in the secondary. That secondary needs help, honestly. But overall, man, I just think that Claypool cool where he at, or somebody may need him like the Colts or somebody like that. They could go for him, but we don't need him right now.
Smitty?
I mean, he's obviously been kicked out of 2 programs. So and from both programs, the same notion has been emphasized. He doesn't have work ethic. He cries a lot, and he's not a good locker room presence. I'm cool on Buddy because we trying to gel what we already got. To bring in somebody that's toxic would be devastating to the core of what we already have, man. I prefer not to. Alameda seemed to find his feet. I think Quez, once he get back in this offense to get a chance to find his feet, and I'll take a chance with some of the guys on the roster that's already here before I bring in a guy who's been known to not work hard, to take plays off, and then when he doesn't get targets, go in the locker room and cry to the offensive coordinator. We already got somebody that does that. We don't need another one. And he actually produces on the field after he cries. He's leading the league in the last 2 weeks in reception and receiving yards and touchdowns. So I'll take him.
Yes. What up, Simone?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Good. Go ahead and talk about the Chase Claypool info that you gave us and your thoughts
Absolutely
about it.
not. First of all, Alameda Zacchaeus coming into his own. Like Alameda looking like now what I was expecting him to look like earlier. We can't even get the ball to Dallas. Got her. Like we don't need to add somebody else in here. We already got AJ being passionate, whatever he want to call it. We don't need another passionate wide receiver in this room. And I feel like if Alameda wasn't coming along, then I could see why we would be looking at a slot corner. But I don't even see why we would even be interested in Chase Claypool, given the fact we have Alameda right now.
Right. Exactly. And by the way, let me go ahead and salute the Broad Street Nation. We got everybody in the building. We got Rock in the building. We got everybody in the building. We got Dudes in the building. We got Trey in the building. We got Bill in the building. What's up, everybody? So Eagles Nation is a little weary about this 2023-2024 season. We're 4-0, but there are some people that panicking. So Moan, let's talk about it. The first half of the season is concluded. We're 4-0. What's your thoughts on it? Because I know you had yourself. I saw the video. You was not well. So how are you feeling 4 games out?
Well, technically the first quarter of the season.
Yeah, I was about to say first half. God dang.
First quarter. My bad. Exactly. First half of the season. My bad.
I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday. Like I said, I just put out a video before I came here.
Mm-hmm.
That was my instant reaction. I'm passionate. Like I said in my video today, I'm like AJ Brown on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? I love this team. I love the game. I'm passionate. So yesterday was a lot for me, but after, I took a nap, got some sleep. I'm feeling much better about the team because our standards are so high. You know what I mean? We have such high standards for this team that we can get ahead of ourselves, and I can sometimes not give the team grace. But at the end of the day, we have 2 brand new play callers on defense. We have a brand new play caller on offense. As hard as the time I'm giving Brian Johnson, this is his first time calling plays as far as I know in the NFL. And we've won 4 games. We haven't lost a single game. The offense looked the best it looked this week. The defense is down 4 starters. There's guys who we've never thought would ever see the field having to come in and start for the team with a brand new play caller and Sean Desai. With all the injuries that we faced, we're still 4-0. With all the change that we had to go through this offseason, we're still 4-0. So I'm much more confident than I was in the midst of the game now. And I feel like I've seen not on the defense. We've had a lot of ups and downs on the defense. Like I feel like we just had a breakthrough in the game against the Bucs, and then we had this game yesterday. But the offense at least looked much better yesterday. The passing game opened up. Jalen Hurts, we saw had a flash of using his legs and taking off, getting that first down. Looked like he was about to take that sack right there. He looked like, superhero Jalen Hurts for that one play. Played clean football yesterday. Passing game made it look easy. The offense looked easy. So I mean, I'm more confident than I was. It's a lot of tough football being played right now across the league. So I'm not beating my chest. I'm not walking into any games with my chest out, but I'm not hanging my head either.
King?
So yesterday we did do the aftermath show, and I was heated. I was very heated, man. I was like, man, look, I do not want to see Josh Jobe on the field again. I don't want to, even though we don't have anybody else. I didn't want him. Well, we did, we do, but I don't know how ready those guys are to play in type games like this. They look pretty good in the preseason in Eli Ricks and Kelly Ringo, but I don't know if they're ready. Anyway, I was pissed off. I was very pissed off. But at the end of the day, I felt like we're 4-0. We found ways to win, like Simone said. And our linebackers is actually coming alive. Our linebackers is coming alive. That's a bright spot. That Cunningham and Nicholas Morrow, they basically had double-digit tackles. Nicholas Morrow with 3 sacks. That game. We got to see if it's going to be consistent, but that was a bright spot. Yes, the defense and the play calling was horrific, man. It made me look back at Jonathan Gannon's tapes and like, hey, this is similar to what he was calling. But I understood why. Just look at the game a second time, because we had those injuries on defense. So they were trying to, protect almost, and it didn't really work because we were going against Eric B, a guy that actually played against a defense like that in the Super Bowl. And basically you see what happened there. So I think that overall, if we're looking at 4-0, the offense is actually, clicking right now. I'm hopeful that they're going to go into LA this week to, get the ball rolling even more. Hopefully that the running games start picking up again, like it was the last couple weeks. Getting Dallas Goedert involved, man. We got to get him involved. We have to. It got to be a game like a Dallas Goedert game. But like Jalen Hurts said, that it don't matter who has 150 yards, who has 100 yards, who has the carries, who game it is. At the end of the day, is the main thing. The main thing is, did we win? And if we putting the W's up, man, there's really no reason to complain. Yes, we can critique and be aggravated during the game, but at the same time, man, like they're coming out with these wins. And who knew it was going to be tough against the Commanders? No, none of us did. But we knew it was going to be tough enough that it was a divisional game, but we thought we was the better team and that we can actually, pull away. And I've just seen a lot of mistakes that we need to clean up, especially the second go around when we see the Commanders.
Smitty, how you feeling?
To all the Eagles fans that panic, scream, yell, cry, have heart attacks like Moon, let me give you some words from our quarterback. There is the standard, and then there is winning. Which one count more? I would love to see the standard right now, but I'll take these wins no matter how we get them. Brian Johnson, first year, like she said, calling plays. Sean Desai, third year calling plays. New players out. I'm in a good state mentally right now because I really seen us when we started getting all these injuries, things could go either way. Like things could be smooth or they could be hard transition. I seen things yesterday that make me feel better week to week. Like we don't look the same team we look week 1. We don't look like the same team we look week 2. We look better week 3. We look better week 4. It's getting to the point where eventually they got to put together 4 quarters, perfect football, and then I imagine what that looked like. I mean, I can only imagine because I haven't seen it yet, but I think it looks pretty good. We got players that aren't even involved in the offense that you would think would be involved. Dallas Goedert has 19 targets, 13 catches for 88 yards in 4 games. Like, you know, when you think about stuff like that, like imagine when he gets in the offense. Imagine if Olamide find his spot. Imagine if, you know, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown can go off every game like they've been doing, you know, and we can still keep the pace of DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Jalen Hurts is trying to take away one of his weapons to make sure everybody else can get the rock, and that's running. Look at the stats last year compared to right now. He's like almost 200 yards behind his mark from last year, almost from what he was set. They saying he like on the pace for like 500 yards. Like he's trying to take away his element to get other people involved. And that's a true leader, bro. So all I can do is hope that everybody else get in pace. Brian Johnson has to find his legs. He got to find how to call plays. Sean Desai has to be more innovative with the young guys he have and figure out what they're good at and what they're not. And he's trying. You know what I'm saying? He called some blitzes yesterday. I seen a few times where Sam Howell had to get a man out of his face and it didn't work. And it was on third downs. He was getting sacked. Like the problem with me was the penalties. I'm more mad. There was 3 third downs in a row on 3 different drives. Well, on 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, we got holding penalties on the defense, pass interferences, and illegal hands to the face. Like, come on, bro. You have to be more disciplined. Those are drives you get off the field. They don't. And all 3 of those drives, they got points. All 3 of them. You have to get off the field, bro. You have young guys. They're going to get tired. You got to get them off the field. Give them a chance to regroup. We didn't do that yesterday. I don't remember how many times they punted, but it wasn't that many. I want to say it's like 4, maybe 3 or 4. I would rather see Brenton Covey on the field than keep seeing my defense out there gassed and not, you know, it's not working like that. You got to get off in 3rd and long. And moving forward, I think, you know, there will be some discipline and we'll be all right.
Exactly. And for me, well, allow the master to
how
tell
it
you.
gets done. That's what everybody else wants to talk
Hold
about.
on.
But
Aren't they playing differently against you? I mean, okay, obviously you ran last week,
right.
but isn't there?
What I'm telling you is, it's not about me. It's about us. And so, if they are doing something there for me, we got 250 yards rushing to do that. And so there are multiple ways to win. And the thing that I want to make clear is when did winning not become the main thing. I always say keep the main thing, where, you know, winning is the only thing that truly matters. And so, obviously, you have important things, right? You have priorities. And I think you have 1A and 1B. 1A is winning. 1B is playing to the standard. Now, you can win, but not play to the standard, and you're still unfulfilled. You can play to the standard and not win, and you're still unfulfilled. So what matters?
How would you define that standard?
The standard is something that's internal. It's something that is undefined by anyone else but myself. And, you know, it rises every day. And so that's the challenge. That's what we challenge ourselves with. As players, we make mistakes, we learn from them. We do great things, we learn from them. You know, that's what the game is about. That's what this sport is about. And so we just want to continue to grow and develop as a team, learn from our successes, learn from our mistakes, and grow together. You know, at the end of the day, you have no team, you have no dream. Takes everyone.
I'm from the outside, we can quantify 1A. You know, you're 2-0, right? 1B, it's obviously harder for us to quantify or even qualify. Where do you guys, or I should say, where do you think you are relative?
In this one, I'm going to tell you that it doesn't matter what you quantify. It's about us.
Led by about my quarterback, y'all. Words to led by about my quarterback. So as much as I get it, I understand we're not playing to the standard, but in the words of my quarterback, when has winning not become the main thing? We will be better at times. I mean, what y'all expect? New coordinators, 6 new starters out. What y'all expect? Y'all want to blow out? If y'all, like I said on Kuka Mitch, I would much rather be 4-0 and playing bad than be the Bears or the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, cool cat. Hold on, real quick. On those third downs I was talking about, DV, they had 3 penalties for 47 yards on 3rd and long.
Yeah. Yeah, but let me ask y'all a question though.
That's ridiculous.
Just think, if we were 2-2, would we be thinking like this?
I feel like we would be thinking the same way. Like we could eat the only reason why we not 2-2 or 1-3 is of God's grace. We could very easily be 1-3 right now. Like 2-2, like you said, 1-3, Patriots game, a busted play in the Vikings game, that game. Like the only reason we are not 1-3 is, I guess, clean living. My prayers was heard. I was on my knees for 3 games praying to God. Lord, I haven't prayed for an Eagles game in years, Lord. I haven't had to, Lord. Can you give me this win, Lord? That's the only reason why we 4-0 right now. It's because I've been living clean and I got some favors from God. But that's why I'm saying, like, oh, of course, like, we're 4-0, whatever. But at the end of the day, like Jalen saying a win is a win, regardless of the standard, you still had to play to a certain standard. Things aren't going to go your way, of course, some games. You're going to have bad play call. You got bad calls from the ref. But when you get away from the standard, that 1 3rd and out, that first time we went 3 and out, we didn't run the ball a single time, even after Swift was tearing it up. That first time we went 3 and out, we didn't run the ball once. We've seen every game. The run game is what's keeping us in a lot of these games. Swift is tearing it up. We got bailed out so many times in that game. That foot being inbounds, out of bounds. That would have made a big difference. Us not running the ball on that drive and leaving so much time on the clock when we know we have no defense right now, giving them a 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Like, there's so many. We could have lost that game in 5 different ways yesterday. I don't know how we came out that game. But that's why I'm saying you have to play to a standard. Like, even with it being a win, it wasn't a win because we did anything right. It was a win because we escaped. We escaped. Yeah. Like, it wasn't anybody coming up big. It wasn't anything. We just escaped. And we're not going to keep escaping games. I'm not harping on A.J. Brown for getting the taunting call. But you see how this game is going. You know what giving them 10, 15 yards is going to do. They've been marching down the field. So, like, at that point in the game, you know you have to play clean. You know you have to be on your P's and Q's. You can't give them free yards when they're already marching down. It's one thing to taunt somebody when we're up by 20, 30 points or when we know this game is in hand. This game is going back and forth. We can't afford to just give up free yards. And we saw what it resulted in. So that's why I'm just annoyed when it's like, oh, a win is a win, even though we're not playing to the standard. Yeah, you can say that when it's a definitive win and you messed up here and there. But, like, it's got to be a standard at some point.
Yeah, but he's also giving his coordinator the benefit of the doubt that he's going to get better, man. Like, he knows there's a standard, but when the play calling isn't correct, when the game plan isn't correct, just like you just said, we went 3 and out with no run game. Jalen Hurts know that's a problem. He probably went over there and told him, hey, bro, we got to run the ball. He probably even he was even arguing at him. If you go back and look for a brief second, they don't show it long. We scored that 1:30 after he done celebrating, he telling Brian Johnson, like, we might have should have played that a little different. It looked like they going over a game plan. You don't go over a game plan, you think the game in hand. He's telling them, like, hey, we probably could have ran it 2 downs and then went for that shot. We probably could have ran off another 40 seconds. They only had 1 timeout. I thought we was going to run the ball. Brian Johnson wanted to take the shot. I don't know if it was personal or whatever he got going on, but game management is a problem too. Mm-hmm. Like, down that stretch, you don't even need that touchdown. You got right. Jake Elliott. You in field goal range. Give Swift the ball and let him do his deal.
You probably get 2 first downs. Then you could try your shot at the end zone. But you get in field goal range, and that's that. You don't need to go for the touchdown right
Accepting
now.
that penalty. It just was like so many things.
What up,
like,
Trigger?
Bonehead. What up, Trey? It was just so many like bonehead things in that game, like where it was like 6 different things that could have cost us that game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Hey, fooling, what's your problem with Blankenship?
But
go ahead, Mom.
I just want to know what his problem is. What's your problem with Blankenship? What you feel like he's overrated in? Like,
yeah. But go ahead, Trey. Get in this. Get in this.
What was the question? My fault.
Your reaction to the game. I'm weak because D also said Trey here. Everybody calm down.
That is true. That is true. But go ahead.
I was you, Trey, while you weren't here. I was being the calm measure of.
All right, so since I heard that means y'all in here going crazy then.
I'm good. Not me.
No, I'm good. AJ Brown, Jalen freaking Hurts. I got nothing to complain about.
I mean, like, all right, so this game right here, we seen the Commanders get dog walked last week. So it's just like a natural kind of thing to like overlook a team. I mean, I feel like that's what it came down to in this game. I mean, they seen them boys get dog walked last week. They came into it, we're like, all right, well, we ain't saying it's an easy win, but they feel like they could easily beat this team. The Commanders came to play. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Me watching the game, they came to play. They was embarrassed from last week. They gave us a game, bro. The NFL is week to week. I'm not really mad at the team right now. I'm like, all right, y'all survived. Y'all survived this game. It could have went a lot of different ways, like Simone said, but it didn't. Good football teams, great football teams find ways to win football games. I mean, they could be ugly, gritty. They could be blowouts, come from behind wins. Great football teams find ways to win games. I mean, that's the NFL. So we finally seen our offense. I mean, our passing game like come alive in this game. I mean, we stuck to it. It worked. We 4-0. Like, that's all I really got to say about it.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest positive is us still coming out these games and winning, because even though it be a lot of bull that's going on in these games, the will to win, like, does, like, them not just laying over and like, oh, we had a bad game, and them fighting to the end pretty much is giving me confidence, because besides the Bucks game, it's been a lot in all these different games. So I am just glad, even with all the injuries, like, not using that as an excuse, the play calling, not using that as an excuse, still like wanting to win and not being complacent. That is a good sign. Like, having that fight, like, that's a good sign.
And then we got to start on some road. We got to start piling these wins up, no matter how we get them, because this like next part of the schedule about to be tough. So, I mean, we can afford to lose a game now. I mean, we 4-0. We can afford to lose a game if that was to happen. Like, so we did what we were supposed to do in this like first quarter of the season, man, and now it's on to the next.
Yeah, for me, I'm just glad this team is taking accountability and still winning. Because, again, you could be like the Chicago Bears right now going 0-4. And this team is not laying down like all these other teams. Jalen freaking Hurts ain't laying down. AJ Brown ain't laying down. Smitty ain't laying down. Fletch, Graham, none of these guys are laying down. They're fighting. Despite not playing to the standard, they are fighting. And that's I'm proud of them for that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because they could, with the way they've been playing, they could have laid down. They could have laid down, and they didn't.
I always thought the standard was winning, to be honest. It's like, I mean, that's what I thought the standard was. I'm trying to figure out what y'all standard is.
It's winning.
Winning football games.
It's winning for me. If my quarterback says it's winning, I'm sticking winning. It's winning.
It is.
I feel like at this point in the season, like, just because we have more expectations than other teams. We just came off of a Super Bowl. I feel like the expectations are so high right now in Philadelphia. That's why people are disgruntled, because it's like the goal for us isn't this year to get to the playoffs like it was 3 years ago, get a playoff win under Jalen Hurts' belt. The goal is to win a Super Bowl. I feel like for a lot of people, it's Super Bowl or bust. If we don't make it back to the Super Bowl, if we don't win the Super Bowl, then the season was the disappointment. For a lot of these other teams, middle of the pack teams, their question is, do we have our quarterback? Do we have a good young core? Is this coach going to work out? Can we make it to the playoffs with this team? But for us, the goal is getting to the Super Bowl. And right now, we are not looking like a Super Bowl contender. So I think that's what it's talking about when it's the standard. Last season, even though we had losses, even though we had question marks, we were always looking like a threat. And there's two other teams right now that are winning and they're looking scary. And the Niners, they're winning and they're looking good. The little boys, even though they lost one game, they look better than us at 4-0. They look better than us at 3-1, even though they lost the game. So I think that's where the frustration is coming from, is like, dang, we really not one of them ones right now.
I'd rather peak late than peak early. I'd rather peak late than early.
That's what I'm saying. Why you feel like they look better than us?
But because definitive wins. Last season,
40 points. 40-point games.
Last season, we had definitive wins. Last season, after wins, we were never having to debate and have question marks and be sick to our stomach after a win. Or we winning. Last season, I went into every game with my chest out. You was here, Trey Rock. We would go into every game and be like, we blowing the boys out. I ain't worried about them. Like, we blowing them out. And Trey would be the one saying, nah, it's football. It's going to be a close game. Them boys going to fight their respectable team. Last year, it was birds versus the world. I would go into every game feeling like we were capable of blowing them boys out. Now I'm going to every game like, what the hell about to happen? I don't know what this team about to look like. And it's still early on, but I just don't know what to make of this season. Like, I just don't have that say. I'm not pounding my chest. I'm not talking she no more. Like, I can't talk she right now.
But Mo, you got to look at these dudes' schedules too. They didn't play nobody either. 49ers didn't play nobody, or the Cowboys. The Cowboys lost to an 0-2 team.
They did. I'm just saying, in their wins look much more impressive than our wins look. And that loss to the Cardinals, yes, they lost to the Cardinals, right? But the way I'm looking at it, because like I said, the way I'm looking at it, I'm not looking at this as individual games. I'm looking at this as, can I compete with the Bills? Can I compete with the 49ers in an NFC championship game? Can I compete with the little boy in a playoff game? Can I compete with the Dolphins? I'm looking ahead at the Super Bowl, because for us, a good regular season record is not the standard right now. When I'm
1 week at a time, Mom. 1 week at a time. You only can do 1 week at a time.
It is 1 week at a time, but you're saying, okay, they lost to the Cardinals, right? We could have easily lost 2 of these games.
We could have. Could. That's the key word of your sentence. Could.
You're a coach, Trey Rock. You're a coach, right? And you have wins where you are not impressed with your team. When you have wins when your team did not play to the standard. Like, y'all should not be beating your chest right now.
All right, but me being a coach, it's easier to coach up a game after a win than a loss. I promise you that. So with who they play? The Patriots. The Cowboys got sturdy defense, bro, but their offense is shaky as hell. All right, you come out there and put some points up on the Cowboys like the Cardinals did. They're not responding as well. The Patriots can't score on nobody. They can't score on nobody. They got a solid defense. We talking about championship runs. The Chiefs ain't been looking that good this season either, but they still winning. All that matters is at the end of the day, and we all know the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey balling right now, but he's not durable at all. Christian McCaffrey not going to be there the whole season. Purdy not gonna be playing like that the whole season. Ayuk is not durable at all, bro. They whole team could fall apart in a matter of 1 or 2 weeks.
He just came back from injury.
Yeah, so I'm like, listen, man, football is a marathon. That's what it is. It's a marathon. We just finished what? I think next game would it be a quarter of the season?
This one you can say this one was.
Yeah, you can say this one was. That's fine. A lot of teams peak early. I'll go back to that Steelers team. They went what?
12-0. 12-0.
Yeah, they went 12-0. Lost their last game and lost their last stretch of them games and
got put out in the first round of the
playoffs. Out in the playoffs. Bro, all that don't mean nothing. It all look good. But we know who the 49ers are. They was the same team last season. They was blowing everybody out in the season.
Best example, Trey, the Patriots. 17-0, had the biggest point differential in football history and lost in the Super Bowl.
You know why I don't feel like none of them teams better than us? Because we battle tested. That's the difference. They blowing everybody out. That's fine. That's cute and all. But when you get into a game that got some adversity, how you gonna respond? We done seen it already. 1, 2, 3 weeks. We seen it already.
4 weeks now.
Yeah, we good. We straight. I promise y'all we straight. Y'all gotta relax a little bit.
Okay. I hear y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Mom.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm scared.
I know what you're going to say. You can't handle the stress all week. You can't handle the stress every week. I know, Mom. She can't handle the stress of battling out all week.
I'm stressed. Like, I'm just stressed. Like, I'm stressed.
We straight, Mom. We straight. I promise you.
Hey, Rock. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So after the win against the Patriots, right? You actually said, we won't know what this team is until week 4, right?
I said at least after week 5. I said at least.
I thought it was week 4.
No, I said at least after week 5.
After week 5, do you feel like that we heading towards that character, building that character now?
I feel like we're a team that could beat you in multiple ways. You get me? I mean, the passing game out there, we can run the ball. Run game out there, we can pass the ball. Our defense come out dominate on games. So we really a versatile team. We're a versatile football team. The best place you could be great at is the trenches. We got a dominant defensive line, dominant offensive line. That'll get you through any kind of adversity, bro, because you can line up and dominate anybody on any down. So, I feel like we straight. We the same team we was last year. That's what I see. We the same team we was last year. We a veteran-led team. We got a leader at quarterback. So game, so we could be in any game, and I feel like we're gonna win that football game. We battle tested. We good.
We definitely battle tested.
We battle tested. But that's what you want early in the season. You want to work out the kicks and all that stuff. So when you do get to like the Bills and Dolphins and all that, bro, you rocking and rolling at that point. These really tune-up games for real. Because we know the stretch. We know the stretch we about to go through. All right,
Dolphins, we got the Rams. This is the stretch that Trey's saying. We got the Rams and we got the Rams and the Jets right now coming up. But then we got the Dolphins, we got the Commanders again, then the Cowboys, then we go on a bye. Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Cowboys, Seattle, and then we got the Giants twice, and we got the Cardinals.
But we could easily be 6-0 by the time we start playing them teams. Easily. We could beat the Rams and the Jets. Be 6-0. And then we go for the loss or 2 after that. You get me? That's fine. All right, so that's how I feel for real. I feel like a lot of Philly fans, and I feel like a lot of Philly fans definitely reacting off of that Super Bowl thing because in their eyes, we're a Super Bowl contender, stuff like that, and we haven't been looking like it so far. We haven't been looking like a Super Bowl contender, but Super Bowl contenders come in different ways. They come in different shapes and forms, bro. Like nobody thought the Giants was gonna win the Super Bowl that year. These dudes lost their first 5-6 games. and they won the last out. They won out the rest of the stretch. There's a lot of teams that went out that won a Super Bowl under that controversy and stuff like that. They come in different shapes and forms. We're not gonna look like the same team we was last year. We don't even have the same players. Everybody's still trying to mash and gel together. We been mixing and matching back there in the defensive backfield. It's like, bro, you got to figure stuff out like that. But I feel like we got the core to win a Super Bowl this year. The core, our defensive line. I'm even clapping up for Nicholas Morrow because he played like a dog this week, bro. A dog. He had 11 tackles, 10 solo, and 3 sacks.
He coming for Nakobe Dean.
Dog.
Both of them though. Zach Cunningham too.
Cunningham was
They
balling
both
too.
played
Yeah.
well.
Cunningham was balling too. It's our secondary. We young in the secondary right now. Darius Slay and Bradbury. Everybody else is younger players that's trying to figure it out. Sean decided trying to figure out where you want to put them at and stuff like that. Josh Jobe, he growing every week, man. I feel like he gave up a few plays, but he balled out on a couple of those plays too. So it's like, he growing every week. Everybody else is just like veteran led. So it's like we good. As long as we got who we got as our veterans, we good. They're gonna bring these youngers along. So like I said, it's a marathon. It's a marathon. This is a long season, man. We good. We 4-0.
Exactly.
I can see if we was the Vikings that just got their first win of the season. They got too many questions over there. Like a lot of these teams, we could easily be a lot of these teams, but we not. We 4-0. We undefeated.
Yep. So let's go ahead and break down everybody. Jalen freaking Hurts had himself a good game. He was 25 or 37 for 319 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and a rating of 112. Mo, you've been critical of Jalen freaking Hurts, one of the old ones. I know you wasn't. I'm just making an example. Go ahead and break Jalen Hurts. My bad.
I give Jalen Hurts an A+. I feel like this Jalen's one, no turnovers. This was Jalen's best game. The offense overall was moving. I like his connection now with Olamide. He went to Olamide that second down, and is my thing crunchy or something? What's going on? Y'all hear echo or something?
Nah, you sound cool to me.
But Jalen, best game of the season. I feel like he's only going to get better as the season goes on. Like I said, showing that trust in Olamide. He went to him on that second down. I don't know if the ball was tipped, dropped, but he went right back to him on the very next play. He had that break off big run, old vintage Jalen Hurts run, to get us that first down. Looked like he was about to take a sack, but he didn't. Nice, beautiful, beautiful balls being thrown in that game. So I give Jalen Hurts A+, best game so far of the season. Like, I felt like when the offense took the field, I felt like last season, like they gonna score. And going up against that defensive line, like Chase Young back, it was some dogs up front, and he still played well in the pocket.
Thanks.
I'm gonna give him an A+ also. What it was, 25 or 37, 319, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I think he played a good game. It felt like he was willing to test a little something out, man. It's still there? That crunchiness still there? Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Y'all hear?
I thought it was. Yeah. What's going on, man?
I don't know. It sounded like it went away a little bit. Nope, it's still there.
I was back.
What happened?
That crunchy sound.
Crunchy.
Yeah, some like crunchy little sound.
I don't hear it no more.
I don't know whose mic it is.
All right.
I don't hear it no more.
So I'm back, y'all. What grade did you say, Mo? What grade did you say?
I said A+, best game so far this season.
Yeah.
And it's good to see. Go ahead, DB.
So I give him an A+. What more can you get from Jalen Hurts? But to evolve majority of those guys, man, he threw a dot to his best pass to me. I know a lot of people like the deep passes and everything, but I like the pass that he did to Dallas Goedert, one of the 2 catches he had where he faked the handoff and just threw a dot to him. And then also the one to Alameda, that was great. I gotta give him an A because he put the team on his back. He really did, with his game management skills and also being able to just throw the ball away, taking the scrambles as they came and not forcing them, man. I know they was trying to, get him the ball on a quarterback draw, but at the same time, I think that Jalen Hurts handled it well. I think that, between Smitty going up and getting in, and AJ Brown just having that connection with Jalen Hurts just made it all better. But Jalen Hurts was the point guard that we needed him to be this game, and we ended up with a victory. So I got to give him an A+.
Smitty? You muted.
I was saying before I was trying to figure out who that was echoing. 25, 37, 319, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Yeah, I'm gonna go A+. And he still can get better. So we moving forward.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, Trey.
I'm gonna give him an A+ too. I'm gonna give him an A+ because Hurts easily could have folded in that game at the end. I mean, even in overtime, he could have easily folded. I mean, he got his team together. He calmed everybody down, and he finished the game like he was supposed to finish it. He made some great throws in that game. The A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Bro, he looked kind of like Jalen Hurts from last year. Ultra confident. And I feel like his pocket awareness getting better, too, week by week. So, I mean, I'm going to give him an A+ for this game. I was going to throw another plus on there just because, like I said, the leadership he showed, even with Brown, I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but when Brown got that penalty, he went over there and chewed him out. Like, it was like, bro, you can't be doing that at this point of the game. I mean, he celebrated, and his celebration went right away like, damn. I'm going to go talk to my man real quick. Bro, he becoming like one of the best leaders in the NFL right in front of our eyes. So it's like, I'm going to give him an A+ for his leadership and his performance.
Yep, I'm with y'all. I'm giving him an A+ as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the playmakers. The playmakers, let's start with the running backs. Rushing, we had DeAndre Swift with 14 carries with 56 yards. Jalen Hurts, 9 carries, 34 yards. And Kenneth Gainwell, 4 carries for 14 yards. Moan, the running backs.
Yo, what is that sound? But first of all, shout out Kenny Gainwell for pushing Jalen Hurts like that. For that first down. Like y'all remember that play? But and Kenny, I saw so many people coming for Kenny G. Of course, I want Swift to be fed. Like, I don't know why he was getting fed so much, but I feel like Kenny G had a couple of good runs. So I don't know like why people were like, why is Kenny G like I don't want to see Kenny G. I don't want to see Kenny G. I feel like he had a couple of good runs. Of course, Swift, I mean, A+++. So I give the group as a whole A+. Like I said, Swift was doing his thing. Kenny G getting in there when they thought it was going to be the sneak and they went around and Kenny G gave his effort. And then, of course, DeAndre Swift breaking off. So running backs, are we doing them all or?
Yeah, we'll do them all. Hold on. Let me do the wide receivers as well. The wide receivers and Dallas Goedert, 9 receiving for 175 yards, 19.4 average, 2 touchdowns. Smitty, 7 receiving for 78 yards. Dallas Goedert, 2 receiving for 25 yards. So, yeah, the receivers and tight ends added to that moan is
wide receiver group A+. Big catches from several people. AJ Brown getting that touchdown, making all those moves. Big catches from AJ Brown, obviously. Devontae Smith doing his Devontae Smith, making incredible catches. It's always it ain't like I said, I tweeted it's not Sunday without a Devontae Smith reception being under review. So Devontae Smith with another really good catch. Dallas Goedert, a big first down catch to Dallas. Alameda, a big first down catch from him. A very good catch from Alameda, diving down there and again being being reliable, being a reliable slot receiver on third down, being that reliable option that we wasn't really seeing last season. So he had that big catch against the Bucks. And then it carried over to this game, another big catch from him. So overall, I mean, of course, I would want to see more from Dallas Goedert, but I mean, he can't throw himself the ball. I think Dallas needs to be involved way more. Of course, that's not on him, but the offense was moving regardless. Dallas doing a great job blocking in the run game as well. So just overall, I give them A+.
King?
So the running back, wide receiver, tight end. Okay, so the running backs, man, I think with the play calling, I think they got away from the running game too soon. I think there was more so that the thing with AJ Brown on a rookie or the young guy was working so much that they just start throwing the ball heavy. But I think Swift did what he could with the carries that he had. Also, Kenneth Gainwell got in. I don't like how they do that. Just put him in the second half and have them try to have him as the workhorse until it's not working. I don't like that at all. Um, the running back room, I gotta give them, man. I gotta give them a C. Give them a C, man. I think the running game could have been better. But I'm happy that we didn't really truly get away from it until the second half, where I thought that it was just pass heavy, and those three and outs that came about. The wide receivers, man, you got to give them an A. You got to give them an A, maybe A+. Just AJ Brown alone and Smitty, but just everybody's doing a job, man. The best play to me was when AJ Brown caught that pass, and I thought, like last year, he would have got tackled at like the 5. But he kept running. Alameda Zaccheaus and Smitty, man, they basically blocked the whole way down there from it. Wasn't no call. It wasn't no an eligible man downfield. Nothing. They played that right, and got AJ Brown that touchdown, and that was great to see. So I got to give them an A. I give them an A+ because they actually held their own. The tight ends, however, it's nothing against Dallas Goedert because he's not really getting the looks, man. There was some plays that Jalen Hurts didn't catch him right away, especially on those 3 and outs. But you got to give the tight end I say a D because he did play, he did get some good blocking, and so I got to give them a D. Pause, but yeah, that's what you got to do. you got to give them that grade for now. But I hope it just get better. I just hope that the connection gets better, man. Dallas Goedert did have a drop that could have led to a possible interception, but it game speed. But overall, man, I just think that this offense is going to work its way to being like, if not the best offense in the NFL, man. Miami had it early, but if we put this thing together the way we need to put it together, we'll be all right.
Smitty?
You said running backs first. I'm gonna get the running backs probably like C+, B- area. That fumble by Kenny Gainwell kind of messes up the grade for them, and I don't think we went to the run a lot. You know what I'm saying? I felt like what it was 16 carries. Look at that again. Was it 16 carries by running backs?
It was 18.
18 by 18. Okay, 18 by running backs. Yeah, that's not enough, bro. It's not enough when you got a dominant running game. I don't feel like. But I'm gonna give them like a C+, B- area. Swift still did his thing. I can't really hold him for what Kenny Gainwell did. Wide receivers. I'm gonna give him an A. Solid A. It was a lot of big plays, a lot of good plays.
I'm just playing.
But I feel like we could have got some more people involved. But you got to get what the defense give you, and Forbes looked like to be the one who was assassinating. So wherever he was at was the guy that got the ball. I'm cool with that. Tight ends. Hey, y'all, quick question. Have anybody ever thought that Brian Johnson offense just doesn't incorporate the tight end enough?
That's what I was just about to say. Maybe they ain't running enough plays for him. Because on the plays, it don't look like he ever the first look on the play. It's like
never. I haven't seen one except
like
for that one game, Trey, the Vikings game when he didn't get receptions and they tried to force feed him.
And you know what's crazy about that? In that Kyle Trask offense when he ran it in Florida, Kyle Pitts was they best receiver on that team. So I don't understand how he's not incorporating the tight end into the offense.
But Kyle Pitts is playing everywhere too. Backfield, tight end, wide receiver, slot.
You could use Goddard like that though. That's what I'm saying. You could lose. He's physical enough and he got enough speed for you to use him like that. He usually when I watched that Florida offense, because I watched them all season. Because Kyle Pitts from Philly. I support everything Philly. So I mean, I watched them that whole season. They was lining this dude up as an X, all that in the backfield, stuff like that. That's the kind of things you can do with Dallas Goedert because he's a great blocker. He could be a decoy, but you also could run plays out of it. So I don't understand why he's not really incorporating it. Maybe it's because you got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown on the outside. So it's like
because that Florida offense didn't really have nothing from what I remember.
Exactly. It ain't really had too much. But I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like he can get him involved more. 2 catches for 25 yards. That's unacceptable, bro.
Where's the tight end screen?
And when you one of the best tight ends in the league, that's unacceptable.
And we don't want him getting disgruntled. Like he ain't signed up to block.
I don't feel like he that type of player, but I mean, who knows?
I don't think but I feel like anybody at some point you're gonna want to go somewhere where you're involved. Like if we don't get him involved, like he's way too talented just to be a glorified blocker. Exactly. Like anybody's gonna be like disgruntled. I'm not saying he's gonna be a toxic, but like if he don't get him, he's here to play. He's here to make plays. And what has he always done? Make plays. He's always been involved in the offense.
That's why I said winning kind of cure everything. I feel like it'd be different if we was losing. Then he'll be like, "Oh, all right, y'all got," but we winning, so it's like sometimes. I mean, you got players that's unselfish. It's like, all right, my time gonna come, but they definitely got to get this dude involved because he make the offense way more unstoppable when they actually giving them the football and like good positions too, like all the tight end screens and stuff. I don't really care for that. Send the dude down the middle, bro. He's not scared to get hit. He'll go up, catch passes, everything. In the red zone, he's supposed to be a dog right now in the red zone. Dallas Goedert supposed to be putting up Travis Kelce numbers right now. For real.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying
Travis Kelce don't got an offense around him other than patting him. It's different.
Yeah, but he been doing this. Kelce been doing this for like a good 6 years. When he had Tyreek Hill, all of them around him. So
I mean, Tyreek, but the receiving options was always Tyreek 1, Kelce 2.
Last year, Dallas Goedert was what? Third option? It was Devontae, AJ, and Dallas Goedert. And Dallas Goedert.
Now he looked like the 4th option though, Simone. They hit Swift before they hit Goedert.
He looked lost in his offense, period. It's like they not feeding him enough.
Yeah,
I just hate that because we just know, like, we know Dallas Goedert is fine. Like, with so many games last season where like Dallas got a big catch at a pivotal moment. Like, we know what Buddy can do. Like,
right. And man, on some real, that's kind of up to Jalen too to fund him too. So it's like, I mean, it is the offensive coordinator, but it's kind of up to Jalen too to figure out the mismatch and I mean hit the person that's the mismatch. So I mean, I feel like on some real, I ain't even gonna lie, and I'm cool with it, but I'm not. I feel like he's kind of force feeding AJ Brown right now, just to make him happy. Because Devontae Smith not really getting too many catches the last 2 games either. So it's like, I mean, it ain't a problem until it become a problem.
Right. I mean, yeah, I heard some people saying that they felt like that, but I mean, it's working. Like,
it's working, yeah.
I mean, we can't really say that. Like, even if
that's what I said. It ain't a problem until it become a problem. So I mean, shit, I don't know, but it's kind of hard to make everybody happy. So it's like, I mean, you do what you do, and then whatever come with it, that's what come with it.
And we
I didn't want to say it though, but it do look like force feeding though. I said it like 2 weeks ago that we was gonna force him when he got in that argument, and they've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, it kind of look like they force feeding him, but
I mean he went from being like last in the league
and receiving to first.
That fast. He could have easily had a 200-yard game yesterday. He dropped a couple passes. I mean, if it's working, it's working.
I feel like
Yeah, but what happens when everybody else is like, hey, we tired of AJ Brown getting all the damn balls. We superstars too.
And then go ahead, Trey.
No, go ahead, Mom.
The problem with that too is because they are best friends, it's not just your traditional quarterback wide receiver. Like, is it like, dang, it's a best friend thing? He pout one time and now we don't get the ball type deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's gonna happen because
I don't think it is either.
Because it's working. Like he was eating Emmanuel up. Like we was going down the field with eating.
I think it's cool for 2 games, but
with that ball, bro. I was like, yo, whoever Commanders defensive coordinator is,
Jack Del Rio.
Del Rio should be fired, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because why would you keep matching this rookie up with AJ Brown the whole game? I mean, he had a couple competitive reps, but he was getting smoked for the most part.
I think Del Rio was trying to see what he had.
You lose games trying to see what people got.
I think his expectations are already low, so he like, I'll take a risk.
Yeah.
We got a rookie quarterback, rookie cornerback. Let's see what I got.
He was getting murdered.
And then you heard AJ Brown say it was a lot of men.
Yeah, they was playing on one-on-one, and they wasn't putting nobody over the top for the most part. So it's like, you putting your rookie in a horrible position, bro. It's like that was a horrible job by their defensive coordinator.
Somebody said the office is missing a critical piece. Quez Watkins.
Who said that?
Huh?
Come on now.
Well, okay. I will say this in his defense. Quez does open the underneath routes, the underneath stuff, because he's going so far up top. You got to put a safety out there to help. Then you get Goddard with those one-on-ones.
It looked like we was missing nothing yesterday to me.
It do though.
Uh-huh.
It do. We was balling out the 2 people. Look at the stats.
But I'm saying we was moving and scoring.
We wasn't able to dink and dunk like we usually do. That's how Goddard get involved.
Bomb and score. I thought the goal was to score. We had no problem.
But y'all just said y'all want Goddard involved. If the underneath isn't involved, how does Goddard get involved? We can't have both. You can't have Goddard involved and want the big bomb. You gotta have one of those.
We definitely need to get Goddard involved, but I feel like as of yesterday, we was fine. Like we was scoring at will.
Just remember, Goddard has 13 catches for 88 yards. Week 4.
Yes, but like you said too, we added Swift in the occasion. Like there's another pass catcher in the room now.
There's only one football, man.
That's what I'm saying. We got Olamide, Dallas, AJ, Devontae, and Swift.
There's only one football. Y'all want this why I'm getting confused at. And I'm not talking about like you, Smitty. I'm talking about like Eagles fans, period. Y'all want to run the football, right? Y'all want to run the football 30 times a game and get AJ 10 catches, Devontae 10 catches, Goddard 8 catches. Bro, that's you know how short a football game is for real, without all the timeouts and stuff like that. All the timeouts and the halftime, bro. The game too fast to get everybody involved. So, I mean, you gotta pick your poison. Yesterday that was an AJ Brown game.
Yeah.
Next week it might be a Dallas Goddard game or a Devontae Smith game or another Swift game. It's like, bro, it's a long season, bro. Everybody not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that game by game.
And then
Trey, you wasn't here at the beginning, right? But I had said something. I was like, Jalen Hurts is, if you look at his stats, right, he's taking away his running to try to get the ball to everybody else.
Exactly. I feel that way too.
And people still not getting enough.
Yeah, it's like you can't win. You can't win with Philadelphia Eagles fans. You can't win.
I feel like that's a good point. Like we can't be like run the ball. We want to run the ball. Oh, we need Dallas. Oh, AJ's going off, but Devontae's not getting no catches. But run Swift. Oh, now Jalen not running. Like That's what
Why
I'm
was
saying.
Rashad Penny not getting the ball? Like it's just
Yeah,
so much.
why
Bro.
Rashad
Like,
No,
Penny
he
not
wasn't even
getting the ball?
active. He not even
that's
active.
what I'm
That's his
saying.
second
I'm
time.
talking about.
No, he's
I'm
saying
talking about
like
this is stuff
we can't
that
be
Eagles
wanting
fans say.
everything. Like we
Yeah.
can't be wanting. We got too many dogs. It's too many dogs. I mean, and that's a good thing. It's hella dogs. Like
A great problem to have.
exactly. And you see Jalen like in Alameda now, like the Bucks game, boom, Alameda back to back to Alameda. I'm saying it's some dogs on that field on offense. And I'm not missing Quez.
Yeah, Quez is an afterthought. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like,
I think he's always hurt.
even when he played last year, bro, he get targeted like 2 times a game. What Quez really doing for us?
He's a gimmick route runner. They just run him deep so they can hit other people underneath. He just get tired out of it.
He got 2 routes in the playbook. It's a drag and a deep route. That's all he got. That's all Quez got for you. So I mean, look, bro, he's not slowing our offense down. Like Quez Watkins is not slowing our because everything he could do, Alameda could do. He ain't as fast as Quez, but he can take the top off the defense. So I mean, if you wanted to use him in that fashion, you could.
Yeah. So what do y'all think we should do with Quez then? Should we keep him? Should we trade him? What y'all think we should do?
We need to keep him. We gotta
Cool.
relax.
Yeah, he cool. We don't gotta trade him or nothing. I'm just saying he's not like no pivotal piece of this offense.
Because if we have an injury, like then come on back, Quez. But right now, sit your ass there.
When he come back, he gonna be our 3rd wide receiver. That's fine. I mean, I'm cool with that.
So what y'all think about Nakobe Dean though? His spot, like we gonna keep rolling with the linebackers?
It's gonna be hard to get him back on the field. The way Cunningham and Morrow playing right now, it's gonna be hard to work him back into that rotation.
I wouldn't mess that up. I wouldn't mess that up at all.
It's his job to lose.
Basically, ease him. It's basically almost like you just got to ease him right back into it.
You
know, you can't sit up there and just have him.
It's gonna be a week.
Yeah, it gotta be.
You said what?
Gotta be.
I said it's gonna be a week by week thing. It's like you're gonna have to work him back into that rotation. It's like because them boys playing too good right now. And they got that, they building that chemistry and all that. It's gonna be hard to just throw Nakobe Dean into that after 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. Whenever he come back, it's gonna be hard to just throw him in there. He's gonna be rusty. He's not gonna be football game conditioned. So it's like it's gonna be hard to work him back in.
And I don't want to just throw him like he's healthy. Let's just put him back in. Like, dang, this is a cutthroat business right here.
That's how the NFL works.
I think it's Nakobe Dean's job to lose still. My personal opinion.
It might be over the long run, but I'm talking about right now. While these dudes rocking and rolling like this, you're gonna take them off the field and put a dude that's been injured for 5-6 weeks in a place. And you got to work him back into the defense. No, I don't see that happening. If it was a bye week, all right, cool. He coming back on a bye week. Now he got 2 weeks to get, back into the flow and all that.
Okay, but it's one good game, though. It ain't like Nicholas Morrow shined in the other 2 games he played before this. He had 5 tackles before yesterday. So now he had 16.
Let me ask you this, Smitty.
He been playing sturdy, though. He ain't been playing like all world, but he been sturdy.
Let me ask you, Smitty. So if Nakobe Dean was active tomorrow, who you going with?
I'm going with Dean. I'm going with Cunningham.
What?
The very next game, like against the Rams?
Yes.
Smitty, why would you?
Have you heard a roll with the high hand?
I've heard the high hand can get cold too.
And
Nicholas Morrow was cut. We didn't even want him. He was out there. And we brought him back because of Dean.
But Nick, don't act like Nick wasn't no scrub. Now he was leading the Bears in tackles.
I was backing him. DVU right here. I was backing Morrow. I thought he was going to be the starter next to Dean.
And now he looking like the starter.
Now he looking like a football player.
I think it's Dean's job. We can agree to disagree, but I think it's Dean's job.
How long, you throw Dean in there, right? How long we gonna have Dean for, Smitty?
2 games.
I don't know that.
Game and a half.
Okay, well then trade him then. If y'all think that, get him off the team.
What trading him for? It's his second year.
Why keep him if y'all think he's not gonna play? He worth
It's his second year in the league.
Okay.
Everybody who's not.
Like I said, we can agree. You said he just said the man gonna play 2 games and be back out. Why put him on the field at all if y'all feel that way?
Showing us
For depth. For depth.
You don't spend 3rd round on depth.
We have in the past.
We always do that though.
They
like
don't be here long either. They don't be here long. We get them out.
But Nicholas Morrow and Cunningham not gonna be here next year. It's gonna be Dean's job to lose. We saying right now, while these dudes playing,
I'm playing Dean.
You taking them off the field to put a dude in that you don't even know if he 100% yet. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that risk. We could work him in gradually. He gonna get plays, but I'm not taking my starting linebackers off the field for him.
My thing is, if Morrow was like an unknown quantity, then I could see like the hesitancy. But Morrow played very well last year. He led the team in tackles. So even though we cut him and he was slow to catch up to our speed, he performed on a high level already in the NFL. Dean, on the other hand, has not had that opportunity to perform on a high level. Dean is way more of an unknown than Nicholas Morrow is, in my opinion. So if Nicholas Morrow is continuing to play well, I'm not pulling him aside because Dean is all of a sudden healthy.
In Dean's first game, he had more tackles than Morrow had in 2 games. I'm taking Dean, and I'm sticking with that. Y'all can agree to disagree, but I'm taking Dean. That's who I wanted to be my starter. If he's healthy, I'm putting him back in the game.
All right, that's cool. I'm just saying, though, bro. You want to bring chemistry to put a dude back in.
What's the chemistry? It's 2 games.
And Dean is 1 game.
We only had 4 games.
But Dean had the whole offseason. He went through all the training camp. He went through all the mini camps, all that. He has more than 1 game. He was there the whole time.
So what has Dean done for us this season?
He had 7 tackles the first game, and then he got hurt.
And then Morrow had what?
He had 5 the first 2 games, and then he had a breakout game yesterday.
10 solo tackles and 3 sacks.
He had a tie with Darius Slay. I mean, I didn't.
Got that. Who got that safety against the Bucks?
That was Morrow.
Exactly.
That was Morrow.
What you think, BB?
I think that, like I said, I think that you stick with the hot hand and you gradually build him in there like a rotational piece. I'd rather do that than have him as the main starter. I know he got the green dot. I know that he's supposed to come in as a starter. But at the end of the day, you got to go with the hot hand, and it could change. It could change after the bye. It could change by the Miami game. But I feel like that, right now, you got to see what these 2 guys got. They both vets, and the only reason why Nicholas Morrow wasn't on the team and he got cut and everything like that is because we thought that we was going to have Miles Jack. We thought we was going to run with him.
Exactly.
And then, that's why
they didn't expect the Kobe Dean to get injured that early either. So it's like
that too. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Kobe Dean, with this injury, you got to ease him back into it, because you want him to be the starter. Everybody wants him to be the starter. That's why he was green dotted. But at the end of the day, these guys got chemistry right now going into the 2 games back to back. And Nicholas Morrow, why would you sit him? He had 2 good games. He had one good game, 1 great game against the Commanders. So why would you sit him now and not wait to see if, like, okay, where's Kobe Dean at? Nicholas Morrow, how are we going to play this? If we got trouble with tight ends or something like that, who's the better guy to put out there? Like, you got to look at everything. And I feel like right now, Nicholas Morrow got the high hand, and he's making do with the ability that he has now because Kobe Dean has been out. And I think that Nicholas Morrow is a guy.
That's what you need from your linebacker position. He making plays. He's not just out there. He's not just being a dude. He making plays, impactful plays too. So you gonna sit him down? I don't know. I don't understand how that makes sense.
That's like saying, let's pull
we complained about Dean not having snaps last year, so y'all want to go back to him not having snaps again. That's crazy. Bro.
That's like saying,
I don't get our fan base, bro.
Let's pull Olamide Zaccheaus out because Quez back healthy because we drafted Quez. Like,
that's like us
send the man back to special teams then, bro.
No, like, see, we're not even talking about. We want Kobe Dean to be the starter. This is 2nd year in the league. He can sit back and chill for a little bit. Bro, he been doing it for the last 4 weeks. Sit back and watch.
He been rehabbing for 4 weeks. You think that man sit out there working hard, thinking he finna come sit back on the bench again?
But sadly, like, Just
That's how
because
the NFL
you
works,
got
though.
drafted, that if somebody's outplaying you, it's outplaying.
But they're not. They can't outplay somebody that's not on the field.
But
if he come in, he look better. Y'all go, oh man, we got to put the high hand in. Even though Nakobe Dean came back from injury, he looked better. The high hand got to go on the field.
Unfortunately for Nakobe Dean, he's never had an opportunity to show us consistency. He didn't get on the field last year.
Nothing yet.
He had one good game as a starter.
So one good game. We talking about two guys with one good game.
But Nicholas Morrow has a resume. He started all last season on the NFL.
What did he do before Roquan left? He wasn't a starter. He was on the bench.
But I'm saying Dean literally on his resume has one game. Nicholas Morrow has way more games, and he's been playing much better for us.
We're not saying Dean not a good player. We talking about.
That's what it sounds like to me. Y'all saying Nicholas Morrow is a player over Dean. That's what it sounds like to me. That's why I said agree to disagree, and I just wanted to move on because we don't get nowhere. Because I'm gonna stand on what I said.
No, you can stand on what you said, but that's how the debate is. We go back and forth.
On business.
Yeah, we go back and forth, and we.
He's a better player than me. Period. I mean, I think he's better than. I think he's better than.
You think he's better at the one game, but you just said Nicholas Morrow only had one game. Who game was better then? Since we speaking with your logic, who game was better? Dean had 7 tackles. Nicholas Morrow had 10 solo tackles in 3.
Okay, so we're gonna give can I give you context?
All right.
In the 7 tackle game, our defensive coordinator didn't have footing. He wasn't calling the plays the way he was in that last game. If Dean had the opportunity Morrow had last game, I think he progressed and give us better production. We wasn't called, just like I said at the beginning of the show, we were not calling the games the way we called against the Patriots, how we called it yesterday. We was blitzing the hell out of them folks. Morrow wasn't just getting sacks. It wasn't just like he was just getting back there. We was calling 6, 7-man blitzes.
That one Morrow on that play, Morrow had one joint that was actually a blitz. Everything else was green dog blitz. The running back
it was delayed. The running back stayed and he go.
Backfield, so he went.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that's opportunity that Morrow didn't get it.
That's veteran presence right there, though. The running back turned his back to me. He's not going out on a route, so I'm blitzing. I'm going to go get the quarterback. That's veteran presence. You need veteran presence on your team.
And Morrow made plays and not just that one game, the last game, getting in on that safety, the game before, getting in on that fumble. It's been 3 games. It wasn't just one game. Every game, he's made impact plays.
He's showing us he can play football.
Hey, do any of y'all remember the conversation we had about our front 5 giving the opportunities to the linebackers to flow freely?
Yeah.
Is that what happened on that safety or not?
Yeah,
Jordan Davis took up the double team. Jalen Carter took up the double team. It was a free run for Morrow. If you watch the play, he just stepped by Buddy like this.
He did, but
he was right there.
But he was there to make the play, though. That's what I'm saying.
So,
like I said, we can agree to disagree, but I think Dean should be the starter.
So, if Quez is healthy, you gonna pull Olamide because we drafted Quez?
I never had faith in Quez, though. I told y'all I wanted Quez to be the 4th receiver at the beginning of the offseason.
But where does faith in Dean you getting from? Bro ain't play for us at all, for real.
All right, what I see and what
go off metric stacks and all that, but
I ain't going off metrics. I'm going off what I see. And me personally, I think Dean is a good linebacker.
I feel like he's a good linebacker too.
Y'all just said y'all don't want him to play, so I understand that y'all have y'all opinion on what y'all want the defense to do.
Has been better.
Just like it's people here that want Eli Ricks over Josh Jobe. I don't, but I mean, it's people here that want Kelly Ringo on the field. They want Sidney Brown to play slot. I want Dean on the field. Everybody has an opinion of what they want on the field. People want Kenny Gainwell as a running back 1. I don't. I want Swift. So
we're not arguing about your opinion, though.
That is the argument. My opinion on who I want on the field is making 3 people on the panel come at me. And I said I agree to disagree. Y'all points are valid, but my point is the same.
We just talk
a debate.
3-on-1 is not a debate. 3-on-1 is jumps.
All right.
I'm sitting up here like, damn, I'm defending myself against 3 people points. I can't beat everybody.
Okay,
you don't gotta beat us though. We debate. That's
what I'm saying. Like it's just a back and forth combo. Like
it's a back and forth combo.
Me and Rock was going back and forth on should I be worried or should I be stressed? Like,
yeah, bro. Like it ain't nothing like personally towards you.
It's just so jarring. Like this take has me so shook because I just
I don't change up from week to week because of what happened to a player. I said at the beginning of the year, I wanted Dean on the field. I still want him on the field. And I stand on that. I stand behind what I say. My words ain't just words. People can go back and watch all my videos, and they're going to hear me say the same thing.
So let me ask you this. Let's say Dean isn't available until week 10, and Nicholas Morrow is on track to be Defensive Player of the Year. You still want to put Dean in because we drafted him third?
Come on now, you adding in
I'm asking you. Saying I want him on the field because we drafted him.
That man is 100 plus tackles
I'm asking you this scenario.
No.
You said you wanted Dean because we drafted him. I'm saying, like,
tackles,
what does Nicholas Morrow have to
6
do?
tackles.
What does Nick have to do in your mind to beat out
That's
Dean?
a possible scenario though, Smitty, because at the end of the day, Nakobe Dean is injured and he's playing. So that's a possible scenario. She ain't throwing nothing crazy.
But he's coming back this week though. He's coming back like next week after the Rams game. He's not gonna be in deep. It's not week 10, it's week 5.
He's gonna be 100% healthy though.
I can't tell you that. I'm not the trainer. I'm not there. Can't tell you that.
But I'd rather go with the sure dude that's making
if they say he's 100%, I'm riding with Dean. If they say he's 100%, they put him out there and say he can play, he can play. I'm with Dean. But if it's week 10, this man got 120 tackles, 10 sacks. No, I can't say pull him to put Dean in. That's crazy at that point.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. That's all.
I'm saying right now, Simone, I'm not talking about 100 tackles in. 16
it's because your reasoning was because we drafted Dean. So I'm just wondering, like, at what point do we not care that we drafted this dude who hasn't done anything for us, and we go with the guy who popped?
The original argument was 4 weeks out. Would you take him out for Morrow? Week 10 is different, but week 5, I got an opportunity to get the game still rolling with Dean. I'm putting him back in. But
when is he supposed to be back?
10, Rams. He's supposed to be activated after the Rams game.
Oh, shoot.
So he could be back for the Jets game, I think. Yeah, the Jets game.
He coming back quick. Awkward.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm saying awkward because his spot is.
But look, all it takes is Morrow or Cunningham to go out there and have a bad game against the Rams, and then we back at the table saying Dean should be the player.
Okay.
That's why I was arguing it's one game in. You get what I'm saying now? One game in, and you ain't made a big
still going with even if Morrow has a bad game against the Rams, like I said, he's had 3 good games, 1 great game, and he had an amazing season last season. Even if he has a shaky game against the Rams, Nakobe Dean is just way too much of an unknown quantity. Unfortunately for Nakobe Dean, he did not get on the field last year. Whether that's right, wrong, we should have got him more playing time. The fact of the matter is, Nakobe Dean has barely seen the field on defense as a Philadelphia Eagle. So I just don't know what we can expect. Consistency, what I can expect. Morrow is a veteran and a known quantity, and he's been popping for us. So it just sucks for Dean. Like, if I was Dean, I'd be pissed, but
I think it's his job to lose. I think the trust from the coaching staff is even in Dean. You see that they bring in no more linebackers. We ain't got no extra linebacker. We ain't signed no extra line. Didn't we cut Rashawn Evans? So the only person we got on the roster is who? Christian Ellis. That's it, right?
I think so.
On a 53, yeah.
So that kind of tell me right there that it's still kind of his job.
Yeah.
This gonna be interesting.
Yep. So let's go ahead and grade the defense. Smitty, we start with you. Grade the defense.
Hold on. Somebody said Evans asked to be cut. Why? Huh? Why are you laughing, DB?
Because I never heard that.
Like, who was the ask? Excuse me, can you cut me? Huh? Do you know we going to the Super Bowl, little boy?
Rashawn Evans did it.
Why?
He asked to be released because he's not getting playing time. He don't feel like he in his groove. He don't feel like he a big enough part of the defense. He feel like he might can go somewhere else and get a bigger role. Anything.
Whatever.
Might be personal. You might want to just go sit home and read books or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Rashawn Evans got it. He asked for his release out of here. I don't know how people do that. I mean, you're getting paid to sit on the practice squad. I mean, why not? But to each his own. But I'm gonna give him like a C. They was giving up everything. Like it seemed like again Terry McLaurin had his way with us. He was catching every slant. Darius Slay looked cooked again against him. Man, I don't know what's going on between Darius Slay and Terry McLaurin. Darius got to do something better than let that man eat every time we play this man. He have a big game like the last 3 times I really like paid attention. He killed us. Like, we gotta do better, man. Darius Slay, people calling the man lazy. I don't know if it's laziness or just getting beat, but he let Terry McLaurin get off every time. But everything else is pretty good, man. And Josh Jobe was a little shaky, and Terrell Edmonds, like I said before, in coverage is a casualty. He got cooked, roasted turkey meat. That dude do not need to be back there by himself doing nothing. He couldn't cover a fly.
Flies be moving quick now, though.
Look, I said in the corner of a box, he couldn't. He be getting toasted, bro. I watched him, and then he turn around and be like, yeah, it was you. But nah, Terrell Edmonds is a good box safety. He's just not a good cover safety. And if Justin Evans just asked for out, then that means Sidney Brown finna be getting a lot of playing time when he come back. Or we gonna have to go with the safety.
You say he just did what?
He said he asked for his release. No, Justin Evans. That's what he said. Justin Evans.
No, he said Rashad.
No, Rashad Evans has to be released. Not Justin.
He asked that. Yeah, he been asked that. That was some weeks ago.
Yeah, not Justin.
I'm about to say, you talking about the safety. Justin Evans is the safety.
Yeah, I was talking about Rashad.
Yeah, he been asked for his release.
Who Rashad
No,
Evans?
because you had brought him up.
Rashad Evans from Alabama, played for Tennessee.
Oh, well, you can ask for a release all you want. I don't even know what that is.
Nah, he was a dog. He was a dog at Tennessee.
Oh, you talking about
I don't know how
linebacker?
but he was pretty good at Tennessee.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
He asked for a release, but he wasn't getting playing time. He probably think he's better than Morrow and Cunningham.
Better at home on the couch.
Oh, Gino just got hurt.
Yeah. DK Metcalf hurt too.
Who? His ankle
Why
was
Giants always in prime time? Why have I seen so many Giants games?
That's a bad job.
It's football. It's football. That's why I can't say why. Like, because it's not even a challenging game for us, but it's because the football game is on, so to watch.
Yeah. No, I'm saying why they always putting the Giants in prime time. Like
it had like 4 primetime games already. Like nobody want to see the Giants, to be honest.
They need to start selecting these games.
Wow.
I don't even want to
see. Yeah, what happened that they put the Giants in so many games like this? That's crazy.
Because they're the Giants. New York got a big market. They know a lot of people gonna watch.
But speaking of the Giants, DV, I think I whooped you in fantasy this week.
Yo, I don't even want to talk about that.
Did you even update your roster? You ain't even put up no fight. You had somebody out.
Hey, you said you want to grade defenses, right, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Your fantasy defense.
Look, man.
That's crazy.
Yo, man. Look, that joint was a bad joint, man.
Is anybody undefeated in the league?
You said what?
Is anybody undefeated?
Rock.
Because you cheated.
Go ahead.
You cheated because you set that draft for midnight knowing we was gonna be auto drafted.
I thought I said it for 8 p.m.
Yeah, I thought I said it for 8 p.m. You know you did.
Man, I was fried. My fault.
It's that draft said 8:30 in the morning.
Oh shit. I thought it was 8 p.m. I was fried. My fault.
That's my fault. I'm up on y'all though.
I got Desmond Ritter. My quarterbacks are Desmond Ritter.
You got Ritter? Oh my lord.
Because I had Aaron Rodgers and he got hurt.
Oh, you had to get him out the free agent pool.
I got Ritter as a quarterback. I've got Jordan Love and Matt Stafford. It's amazing. It's a miracle I even beat anybody so far.
You better have Matt Stafford starting.
Oh, that's crazy,
Matt
bro.
Stafford, yes, but then Jordan Love and Ritter I got to pick from. Like,
I would say Ritter.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I had to
she just do a jab. That's cool, man. She just do a jab at me. That's almost yo, that's crazy.
I'm saying you got beat by Jordan Love.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm about to make this comeback though. But anyway, the defense get a D plus from me. Back on schedule. Only because of the linebackers. The linebacker play. We got the pressures. Hassan Reddick got his first sack of the season. I think Milton Williams is out there balling too. And then like, you know, a lot of people were questioning, you know, the score and why not, you know, run a clock out right there when, you know, they only had one timeout left. But I do got to give the defense props at OT for getting the ball back into our hands and basically getting the ball down the field to the point where Jake Elliott was able to do his thing. So they are able to get stops when needed. But at the end of the day, it's a D plus for me. It was too many wide open receivers for me. It was too much out of positioning for me, and that's why, you know, a guy like Darius Slade looked pissed off. It was a swing pass, or not swing pass. It was one of those things where the receiver actually went in motion and nobody followed the receiver and he went in for a touchdown. Like I've seen plays like that, you know, and that could be 50-50. It could be the coaching telling them to stay put, or it could be the players not being able to execute. But at the end of the day, that defense looked horrendous, and I don't ever want to see a defense like that again. I want them to at least challenge, you know, plays and not sit up there and just be yards back, you know, and have those gaps open. Look at Eric B. Eric B. did the same thing to Jonathan Gannon. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't do certain things like that and play prevent. But I am earlier. I'm on record saying that, you know, I understand why they play it like that. You know, Sam Howell was going after Josh Jobe, just like we AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts was going after their young cornerback. So I understand why they did it, but I don't agree with it. And I think that, you know, as we get healthy, I think it would be a lot better. But as of right now, man, I'm not feeling the defense right now on a consistent basis. You know, they was good against the Bucks. This game, not so much. I'm hoping that, you know, when we go into LA, I can have a different tune. But right now, I'm not feeling it.
And of course, Cooper Kupp's supposed to be back.
Oh, he come back this week?
So he's revving up to be back week 5, of course.
I thought he was gonna catch it before he came back. Oh my god, bro.
But
keep an eye on Matthew Stafford before I let Mom go. Keep an eye on Matthew Stafford because I heard he got.
I like that other receiver they got over there, the young dude. He been hooping. Yeah, he been hooping.
Yeah,
he been hooping. I like him. He and the crazy thing is he's not like fast, bro. He just he always open. I like him.
He Danny Amendola. That's who he is.
Always open.
Yep. But go ahead, Mom.
Defense gets an F.
Sheesh.
You know what? I'm gonna give the defense.
No, it's all right.
No, because
I know.
Nah, because on what we thought was the last drive, what we thought should have been the last drive because we should have ran the clock out. They did come up and get that stop on what we thought was the last drive. So I'm gonna give them a D. Eric Bieniemy, God dang it. Like, God dang, he was cooking. Every time they showed him, he was intense in that little play, looking all hard. I had to go and delete videos talking shit about Sam Howell. I had to go delete several videos at halftime. We gave Sam Howell job security, and that's unacceptable. I was beating my chest before the game, talking about some 7 sacks, 3 picks, you know, yeah. Talking all that shit before the game, okay? The defense was just so, like, were they drunk? Because it was so many, like, just plays where it's like, what happened? Sam Howell scrambling, running for first down, them running after Sam. Why can't you get Sam? so many goddamn third and longs being converted. Like, there's so many breakdowns on the defense where it was just like, are y'all awake right now? Like, and just after seeing them do so well against the Bucks the week before, I was like, who is this team? Sam Howell had 4 picks the week before. He had been taking like 19 sacks before coming with us. So many turnovers. Like, Washington was second in the league in turnovers. And of course, it's a division game. They're gonna be coming for blood. And boy, did they come for it. Like, I'm like, what kind of vendetta do they have against us? Because every time we play Washington, they be coming for our throats.
Sam Howell not a rookie. He played last year.
No, I think he played at the end of the season.
He played like 1 or 2 games.
He's still not a rookie. He went through the whole season as an NFL player. He's not a rookie. Just like when they gave Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year. No, he was not a rookie. I didn't agree with that. He was there through all the meetings, all the walkthroughs, all the practices. You're not a rookie. You're not a rookie. So
yeah, but go ahead, Trey.
I ain't gonna be that harsh on them. Like y'all giving them D's and F's. Them dudes they made the stops when they needed to be made, bro. If not, we would have lost that football game. So I'm gonna give them a C minus, man. We could have did way better. I agree. We could have did way better, but we stopped them. We got that stop in the overtime. We stopped them a couple times in the fourth quarter when our offense was going 3 and out at the 3 and out at the 3 and out, bro. It's like they did enough of their job to help us win that football game. So I'm gonna give them a C minus.
Yep. So let's go ahead and
hold on. What y'all think about Slay? Because they was eating him up on Twitter.
Yeah, go ahead. Start us off, Mom. What you thought?
No, I'm trying to ask the coach.
All right, go ahead, King. Go ahead, King. You first.
No. Because I think I saw you engaging with some Slay tweets, King DV.
Huh? All right. Play looked kind of off, and I think it was due to the play calling. I'm gonna just give that the benefit of the doubt.
7 yards off every play. Like that's not.
And so I'm saying it was due to play calling and where he was positioned. And then you can't get really into a rhythm, and then you got these guys like Terry McLaurin and other guys beating you because they're running in routes or out routes. Or slants. It's crazy how he makes one good play. He makes the one good play, and they called a holding on Slay against Terry McLaurin. That was a clean play, bro. And I'm sitting here like, yo, the one play he did right was off. So that going to throw any player off to the point where it's like, I did that play because they came out with some type of passion in that third quarter to try to do better. And, they was getting penalty after penalty. I think Slay will be okay. But as of right now, I think that, they got to find a right position for this defense, period, to position these guys. Because right now, a lot of people are chewing up guys that we brought back and paid, whereas though that it's not all on them. It's it's a little on them, but it's more so of the position that the scheme of Sean Desai of what he wants to play. So yes, I'm in the game, we all Eagles fans at the end of the day. Rock probably the only one, and probably Smitty, that really look at it from a coaching standpoint, the coaching view while watching the game. But while I'm watching the game, I'm a fan.
Right.
But then I gotta step back, watch the game again, and be like, all right, I understand why they did this. And I don't agree with it, but I understand. The video that we did yesterday, I wasn't like this. I was animated, I was cursing and everything like that because I was still in that mode. But then looking back
I gotta
at
go
it,
back
it's
and
like,
watch that video.
I'm sitting there like, yo, it made sense why they did certain things like that. It made sense why it was 31-34. It made sense of everything. Do I agree with it? No, but we won the game, and that's all that mattered. But back to Slay, I think that Slay need to be on the best receiver. As long as they're not one of those speedy type of guys because he don't do well with them. But as long as he's, with, like a Justin Jefferson or Chase, guys like that, we should be fine. I don't want him on Tyreek Hill when we play Miami. I'm telling you that now. I don't want it because of what happened. And I know it was because he got tripped up, but I don't want him on Tyreek Hill. I'd rather him on Waddle.
Who are you putting on Tyreek Hill then?
I don't know, man.
Yo,
No,
I think it's like, remember,
he going to the.
you gonna put Josh Job on him? You gonna
Waddle
put
gonna be
Bradbury
bottling
on him?
on Slade too.
Bro, it's like it's a team effort.
I don't
There's
know.
no one player gonna stop any player, bro. It's like no one player is gonna stop AJ Brown. No one player is a team effort. That's
I
cool.
know you gotta try to contain him though. Like I'm not saying one player. I'm just saying that person that's in front before they hike the ball needs to be. I think Slay. No, you can't even put Bradbury on Tyreek Hill. Like
Hell no.
it's a
Hell no.
lose. It's a
He gonna
lose, bro.
every
He
time.
just got to sack.
It's not one thing.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. All right, so
and somebody
look,
got to get theirs. And somebody got to get theirs too. So
look, I feel like decide calling how he calling it right now because he don't trust our safeties. It don't got nothing to do with Darius Slay or Bradbury or none. He don't trust our safeties right now. That shit like it's like a revolving door right now. Everybody hurt, everybody in and out, in and out. You're like, bro, he don't trust our safety. So we playing more cover 3. We playing more cover 4, stuff like that. So I mean, it's really like we not healthy right now. Now who's to say if Avonte Maddox wasn't here? But if Avonte Maddox here, we can man up on any team and play double high safety. Any team can't do that right now. You got Josh Job in there. He learning. It's like, bro, as a defensive coordinator, you got to make the adjustments. And I don't feel like they really. I feel like they kind of adjusted more towards the end of the game. The adjustments they made, they should have made them a little bit earlier. That's a young coach kind of learning from his mistakes. He gonna figure that out next week. It's week by week. He gonna figure it out next week. Like, all right, I should have adjusted. I should have did this more. We should have blitzed more. We should have did. I mean, make the quarterback get the ball out of his hands faster or something like that. I mean, bro, that's it's learning experience. So, I mean, our best safety right now is Reed Blankenship. He undrafted dude. We don't got no high quality names back there at safety. So he don't really trust his safeties right now. He trusts his front four to get there and disrupt all that. So we don't have to be getting killed in the passing game. We getting sacks and stuff like that. So, I mean, for us to say Darius Slay, and I see dudes, it was people hit me up talking about we need to trade him. I'm like, what? Why would we trade Darius Slay? Then who we gonna have? Now you're gonna have another young dude on here trying to make a name or like try to figure out the defensive stuff. Darius Slay is a veteran. He know all this stuff. He gonna get cooked sometimes. It's the NFL. Terry McLaurin is a bad matchup for Darius Slay every time he play this dude. Now Darius play against a Mike Evans, a 6'4", a bigger receiver. He gonna kind of fare better with them dudes because they not as quick, they not as fast. So I mean, and Darius Slay still he an older dude. I feel like them matchups is better for him. But we don't have nobody on that other side to match up with these speed dudes. Bradbury can't. Bradbury can't do it. Joe can't do it right now. We saw when Joe got in, Addison fried him on that 50-yard pass and stuff like that. We can't really handle too much speed right now. So it's like we got to rely on our front fours or bring an extra pressure or something like that to really nullify stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't blame Slay. Sometimes you're going to get roasted. The best corners in the league get roasted. Whoever you think your number one is right now at corner, I don't even know who that dude is. Right now in the NFL, he gets roasted too. Sometimes they don't throw the football that way. Sometimes, like, everybody gets roasted in the NFL. These athletes against athletes. These dudes is the best athletes in the world. Everybody gonna get roasted, bro.
Get in this.
That was him dropping the mic.
There you
go. Darius Slay, I don't know, man. He look lazy. He look beat. I don't know. He looked like he wasn't really playing great football at times. He looked like he was just letting McLaurin get a lot of those yards, but it could have been that Vic Fangio defense where you let everything go in front of you. So it looked scary for him though, man. Every time he played McLaurin though, every time.
Exactly. That's what I just said. That's a bad matchup for him.
But then I mean, Waddle and Hill ain't better matchups. I mean, I think they faster than McLaurin.
But it's not.
I mean, but who can cover Tyreek?
Nobody in the NFL. Nobody.
I mean, Bill Belichick did it.
When?
That man had 42 yards.
When?
No touchdown.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
But who else went? Somebody else went off then? Because they made
Waddle or 2 weeks ago, a week ago, he had 40 yards.
No, I'm talking about like somebody else.
Was that Christian?
They had Christian Gonzalez locking him up.
But then the Waddle go off.
If Tyreek Hill got 40 yards, somebody else went off.
Waddle did not go off. I don't think. Let me check.
I think Waddle got hurt that game. I think that's the game
Waddle
Waddle
got hurt.
Yeah,
Waddle ended up hurt.
Christian Gonzalez fly though. Thank goodness we got him week 1 before he got real up to speed.
Yeah, I told y'all though, Young Boy is gonna be a dog, bro. He got the size and speed to really be a shutdown cornerback in the NFL. And you got Bill Belichick teaching you, so he was gonna be straight, regardless.
They running back went off.
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, he had 121 rushing.
I had him on my fantasy team. I remember that.
But Tyreek Hill had 5 catches for 40 yards.
Who don't
man? Everybody talking crap. I gotta see where I'm at.
All right.
You just lost.
Okay, quickly. Go ahead. Okay, quickly. Let's go to real quick. Cindy, grade for the coaching.
You said me?
Yeah.
All together?
Yeah. Just Brian Johnson and Sean Desai. We don't have to say Nick Sirianni.
I was thinking about Michael Clay. And that his name? The special teams
coach.
Yeah, you can add him too, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him fuck, that defense is so bad, it's killing my rankings. I'm gonna give him a solid C.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him a solid C.
Okay.
I was gonna go with C also.
No.
I'm gonna give him a C plus. Like I said, I'm giving this guy some grace because it's been hella injuries. We got Job out there. We got James moving to the fly. It's a lot going on. A lot of injuries on defense. Some questionable play calling on offense. I feel like getting away from running the ball when it was working and we wasn't running the ball. That quick drive, that penalty exception. I mean, give him a C plus.
And Troy?
Coaching as a whole.
Yeah, except for Nick Sirianni because he don't really coach.
I'm gonna give him a B minus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a B minus because, like I said, the offense we found our passing game again. I mean, everybody was crying for the last couple of weeks about, we can't pass the football. All we could do is run. We found our passing game again, and they stuck with it. I respected it. I mean, we could have ran the ball more. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we could have ran the ball more. We definitely could have. But I mean, if the passing game working, why stop? Let's go. We try to put up points. That's what y'all wanted, right? That's what all the Eagles fans wanted. Let's see the ball fly. We want to see the ball in the air. All right. We gave y'all that. Gave y'all the run game the first 3 weeks, then we gave y'all the passing game. Let's go. But I'm gonna give them a B minus, man. Like I said, if we would have lost that game, it would have been a little lower score, but we won. So I mean, I'm gonna give them a B minus.
Yep. So let's go on and preview and predict the Rams game coming up. Go ahead, Trey. The preview and the prediction for the Rams.
All right, so we're going to LA. That's a crazy time swing. You know, them games kind of hard going from East Coast to West Coast. So I feel like, I mean, them dudes, they don't got too many playmakers out there no more, like they used to have, defense and offense. But they still got Aaron Donald. You can't let the dude wreck the game. Like y'all said, Cooper Kupp coming back. He a game changer. And I like the young receiver they got. I've been watching this dude the last 3 weeks. All he did was make plays. He's been making plays. So, I mean, we got kind of a lot to deal with. I mean, Akers not over there no more, but they got the young boy Williams. He over there running good. And they a team that's trying to find their way. We can't let them find their way on us. I mean, we can't let them find that move, that rhythm, that groove, all that on us. So we got to come. The pass rush got to be strong. Matthew Stafford like throwing the ball a lot. He hold the football. He been like this for years. We got to get to him. A little easier matchup in the receiver game, but still, like the play calling that Sean McVay bring is good play calling. I mean, the dude scheme people open. He's one of the best at doing this. So, I mean, we got to be aware of that. And we need Hassan Reddick to show up this week. I mean, he got the 1 sack, but other than that, the dude just been like not there. Like we didn't really call his name too much. So, I mean, maybe this would be one of his games, his breakout games. And we just got to keep playing sturdy up front. I mean, offensive line got to keep dominating like they do. I feel like we win this game easily, for real. If all that goes in place, I feel like
that means we winning by 75. Trey Rock didn't say it was gonna be a hard fought game.
I feel like we win by at least 2 touchdowns. Yeah, we win by at least 2 touchdowns. I don't feel like the Rams, if we bring our A game, I don't feel like the Rams could put up too much points on us because they don't have a run game. Their run game is non-existent. So, I mean, I'm going to go Rams 13, Eagles 27.
Mo?
It's funny that's Trey Rock's score for us. Talking about that's your we gonna win easily, and it's still a close game. So
that's a good margin for the NFL.
If Trey said we win it easily, then I'm saying we putting up 40 points.
Is that your final score?
But in all seriousness, I feel like this should be a definitive win. This is the win I'm waiting on. If Cooper Kupp's not playing, they don't really have any bad matchups. Our run game is certified at this point. They obviously have Aaron Donald, but we thought it was going to be a struggle against the Bucs, and we ran just fine on the Bucs. Washington's defensive front's been vicious. We've still been able to run, still been able to pass protect pretty well. So I feel like this offensive line holds up. Jalen Hurts just played his best game last game, so I expect him to be even better this game. Obviously, Matthew Stafford is not as mobile as Sam and Mac and Baker. So I feel like we should be hitting home more, like those scrambles, all those scrambles Sam was getting, keeping drives alive. Hopefully, I mean, we know Mac can do it with his arm, but hopefully there's no, him breaking off for 7 yards, 8 yards on us. So if he said this gonna be an easy game, then shoot, 45 teams.
Sheesh, at they home?
I don't know if you ever said this gonna be an easy win.
I didn't say it was gonna be easy. I said it's gonna be a win where if we bring our A game, I feel like the Rams can't bang with us at all. I don't feel like it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a struggle at the beginning.
Lord,
but I feel like
your medicine ready, Mom. If that happens.
Ultimately, we're a way better team than they are. So I feel like we beat them by at least 2 scores.
So go ahead. What's your final prediction, Mo?
I'm gonna say 40-13.
God damn.
I should warn you guys. Check on Moan after this game just in case, because I know my sister. Check on her. Come on.
I gotta ask y'all something because they've been debating this in the chat for about 30 minutes.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all been peeping in the chat, but when we were talking about Sam Howell, Trey Rock said Sam Howell was not a rookie because he was on the team last year. Even though he wasn't on the field, he's been in the meetings, sitting behind whoever the starters. He wasn't a rookie. So they've been debating whether Sam was or was not a rookie, what the definition of a rookie is. Does that mean Jordan Love is now a rookie because he's just now seeing the field?
I love Broad Street Nation, man.
It's not a rookie. If
That's not a rookie. Like
you said in NFL meetings, you didn't.
He played a game. He played a game. You're not a rookie.
You're not a rookie.
This is his first full season as a starter, but he's not a rookie.
Yeah, you're not a rookie. I don't count as no rookie. Now, if he got injured at the beginning of the season and he wasn't able to participate in none of that and all that, all right, that's just like getting redshirted. You're a rookie, but he went through the whole season. He's not a rookie.
Like you had a whole training camp. Like
exactly.
You at practice every day. You working out with NFL receivers, NFL defenses. Like you not a rookie. What y'all think?
That's right.
You got stats in the season. If you got stats in the season, you're not a rookie at the end of the day, regardless if it's week 18 or not. That's how I feel.
Hey, he gotta win. He gotta win against the little boy.
Exactly. I will agree with King. Go ahead, Smitty.
Eagles versus Rams.
Yeah, but first is do you think Sam Howell is a rookie or not?
No, he got stats. He played a game. Listen. Not only did he go to meetings, he played on the scout team against the ones all year.
All year.
He had. He just couldn't beat Tyler Heineke or Carson Wentz out for a job, but that's ridiculous. He couldn't beat Sam Howell and Carson Wentz out for a job, but I mean Taylor Heineke or them, but yeah, he ain't a rookie, man. He has experience, and then he got in and played an NFL game against NFL ones, week 18, week 20. I don't care when you play it, you played it.
Bro, the dude got to win in the NFL his rookie season. He's not a rookie
against a playoff team.
Yeah, he's not a rookie, bro. It's cool though. Like we're not saying Sam Howell like horrible because he's not a rookie. We just saying
they're not even debating. They've been debating for like 30 minutes.
I'm just debating with a rookie.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
They literally brought out the definition of a rookie, the definition of participate.
Rookies.
Man,
right, look.
Hey, show enough. If you get on the field and you playing against ones,
Cam Newton played. He was a rookie. Bryce Young, rookie. What's the dude from the Texans?
CJ Stroud?
CJ Stroud.
Rookie. They rookies. Bro.
I don't think people see what the difference is, Rock.
Calendar year in the NFL.
I don't think people value sitting on the bench as playing time. It's because I see showing up like when the meetings become playing time. No, practice squad player, whatever you was, you got on the field, you was throwing the rock, you was handing it off. You was giving them looks week to week against what the offense is going to look like. That's playing time. That's experience. That's not playing time on the field. That's experience.
In the preseason.
You're playing in the preseason.
Yeah.
You're going through a whole NFL training camp. You on the NFL sideline. You got the headset. You got a playbook. You got coaches in the NFL. You played a game, started, and won.
Not a rookie. This is first year starting, like being a full starter for the duration of the season. But he's not a rookie. He got NFL coaching for a whole season, a whole nother off season. Like, come on, bro, that's not no rookie.
Dave Kelly said that means Mahomes should have been Rookie of the Year in 2018.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on, Pat. What's it called? Should have been Rookie of the Year too. Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. Aaron Rodgers ain't start to like year 3 or something like that. So he was a rookie too?
3 or 4.
And he didn't play no games for 3 years. He just sat on the bench, so he was a rookie. On show enough standards, though.
Yeah, show enough standards, yeah. Come on, show enough. We better than that. We better than that, sure enough. We better than that. Come on, bro.
Exactly. But go ahead, Smitty. Rams prediction and preview.
Is Cooper back?
It's a
They
possibility.
said it's a chance.
He's saying
He like week to week, right?
Yeah, he week to week right now.
I don't think him coming back right now is gonna be healthy.
Rib injury, so yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. We not losing the game because Cooper Kupp came back. Because we beat Cooper Kupp already a few times. We not losing the game.
That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think he make a difference that much. Especially not coming off an injury. You ain't played all year. You ain't been on the field since sometime mid last year, right?
Yeah, he ain't played since like I think mid last year. Yep, I think he got hurt in like week 7 last year or something like that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. 35-10.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Go ahead, King.
31-17 Eagles.
Wait, what?
31-17 Eagles.
Oh, I didn't hear the 31.
30-17 Eagles for me.
I thought he said 3-17. I was gonna say,
I didn't hear the first thing he said. I just heard 17 Eagles. I was like, oh.
Yep. So salute to everybody rocking with us for 2 hours. So let's give our final thoughts. So Moan started.
Hey DV, I would definitely not want to see that Moan video if we only scored 17 points against the Rams.
There wouldn't be a video. I would have died. There wouldn't be a video.
Moan, I strongly suggest that this team gets you a heart attack again. Therapy before the show. Therapy.
It's going to just be funeral arrangements.
Please. Go ahead, girl.
Because I'm already having heart trouble for the season.
Yeah,
My final thoughts is
don't give her a heart attack.
It's like a toxic relationship. You know, like you love the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't give her a heart attack either, but go ahead.
Oh, this relationship. I'm ready for another wild Sunday. Like the thing about Sunday, you don't know what the heck it's gonna bring. Like you could be happy as a lot. You could be going through a roller coaster of emotions. Like so I'm ready for the thrill. Like I don't know what this team gonna look like.
I know it's only one guarantee though, Mom. I'm gonna be drunk Sunday. That's the only guarantee. Everything else is just up in the air.
Right. I don't know. Like 1 week the defense is stout. Next week the offense popping. So I'm just ready to see what team trots out on the field. I'm expecting Jalen Hurts to have a big game. Been looking better and better. So whatever this team gives me, I'm gonna be flying or dying with them.
Therapy. Trust me. Go ahead, Troy.
All right, so the best thing I've seen about this matchup is it's going to be in good weather. I mean, our first 2 to 3 games was in rainy, bad conditions. I mean, the Bucks games it was raining. Last week was kind of cool, but I feel like we do better in good weather games for real. If y'all look at the history, like even last year, all the good weather games we smoked everybody we played. I mean, when it was a little rainy, the Colts game, the Jaguars game, we kind of struggled a little bit. But so that's kind of our advantage, and I think the Rams field is turf, so it's the game a little faster. So I mean, I don't feel like they got the dogs to really beat us. The only way we come in there and lose is if we come in there with some bull crap like last week. Because Matthew Stafford can light you up. You give him time back there, he will murder you. Like it don't matter who he throwing to. Bull got that arm talent to just wreck games. So we gotta keep him off his spot. I mean, like I said, Sean McVay he's a great play caller. So he know who come in there and who he about to play against. He know about our defensive line. He know all that stuff. So he gonna do a lot of things to like kind of confuse us. A lot of screen passes, move in the pocket, stuff like that. Sean Desai gonna have to really try to counter. I mean, the offensive mind of Sean McVay. So I mean, man and man lining up on the turf physically, I don't feel like they could beat us. But I mean, this game really gonna be coaching against coaching for real, for real. I mean, our coaches got to step up and really take the lead on this one and come with a good game plan. I feel like we win this game kind of convincingly. That's all I really got to say.
King?
We gotta try to make adjustments. On basically Matthew Stafford getting the ball out quickly. You know, I think that's what's been killing us at the beginning of the games. Gotta make that adjustments. What else? Basically, just not even avoid, but play off of Aaron Donald. You know, make sure that just make it difficult for him, and I trust in that the offensive line. I think they're going to try to attack Suapeta on that line as well. I think they're going to try to attack him. Luckily, he has a whole week to adjust and practice as a number one. So hopefully, he gets better between two Hall of Famers. So that's what I'm be looking for. Even though a lot of people don't know this guy name and everything, and he's having a little hot streak, but we gotta watch out for Puka, wherever he is, because you gotta have somebody on him. But
they said that's baby Jerry Rice. Ain't that what they said? Ain't what they calling him?
No, young boy really tough though. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, he all right. He all right right now. He all right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I think that overall, I just think this should be a convincing win, and be able to just go into the following week. It should be convincing to the point where everything is clicking for us, and the offensive coordinator should look like what we expect them to look like.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
I was still looking at him continue to argue about the rookie conversation for a second.
He said you take offense like a Karen.
Bro, we're gonna do a whole session on that. What's a rookie? Not a rookie.
He said a Karen.
He said we look at rookies by the title, but not he basically saying like, oh, they look like rookies when they get on the field, so they rookies. No, that's your choice.
That don't even make sense, bro. Like, oh my god.
He said you ain't right there. Play the game, you a watcher.
That don't even make sense though. Like the definition he just said, that don't even make sense. Oh, so you look like a rookie, so you're a rookie. Like,
right. It's dudes in their 6th year that look like a rookie.
Bro, right. Like, you sound crazy, bro.
All right.
Bro, Josh Dobbs, hold on. Josh Dobbs been in the league for like 5 years. He just won his first NFL game as a starter. So he was a rookie. He looked like a rookie in all the rest of them games, though. Come on, bro. Like, y'all definitions is horrible. You're a rookie. We going by regular.
It's going on for like 40 minutes now, though.
That definition.
Yeah, they've been in there going crazy about the rookie.
Debate. We settled that debate for y'all. Birds of Broad Street spoke. He ain't
there is no rookie for Sam Howell. Sorry.
As far as this chat goes on Birds of Broad Street, that's been settled. The
bro, looking like a rookie and actually being a rookie is two different things.
Exactly.
Bro. Anybody can look like a rookie.
Listen, y'all can argue amongst yourselves about what rookie is and what rookie is not. Freaking hours.
He said Madonna song like a virgin. We damn sure know she was a virgin.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Right?
Hey, dang, bro.
That's all we have today on today's show. We will be back on Monday. I'm going to leave y'all in your arguments. For Moan, King BB, Smitty, Trey, it's your boy, Missy Miss Cook on YouTube representing the Birds. Lights out, please. Please. Please.